Okay, I'm gonna stop whispering though because calling in angels, ancestors, and guides, all beings in service of the highest good only. So it is so meant to be. Protect the space. What is the message that we need to hear today? Setting the intention that this finds the people who it's meant to find. Alright. So, first of all, we had the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles coming out. We're talking about masculine energy here. You could be a masculine, or this could just be talking about the masculine energy within. It doesn't matter how you identify. And the first thing that's coming to mind is that there needs to be a balancing of these areas in our life. So, cups is our emotions. Emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, healing, mastery of our emotions, alchemy, and then the King of Pentacles is representing, a relationship to stability, to money, to earthly matters, all things stability, home, finances. So what I'm getting is that these could both be areas in your life that need some love, need to be looked at. And what's really gonna help is not being passive, like not being in a feminine energy about it. So like feminine energy is passive. It's like the energy of just being and like not doing anything and being in flow and like, and then that energy is like necessary at times. But what I'm getting is that when it comes to these areas in your life, it's going to be more helpful to be in more of a masculine energy, more of a, which is interesting because, it makes sense for the King of Pentacles because when it comes to finances and more earthly matters, it makes sense that we would need to be in a more masculine energy of like doing and getting stuff done, and not sitting around. Then when it comes to the realm of our emotions, it is interesting because that is usually more of a feminine realm, for lack of better words. But I think it's like just a message of just, like needing to actively be working on this area, not passively, like like the process of dealing with our emotions could be seen as a feminine thing, but I don't think it really is. I think, we're emotional beings, all of us as humans. And I think what it's saying, it's like being intentional about this area of your life, being intentional with how you deal with your emotions, like maybe creating space to allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. Yeah, and this one's pretty self-explanatory. Like same thing, like creating space to deal with this, to look at this, to make sure, everything's in order. Make sure that you're taking care of your finances and actively making steps towards, like, I don't know, it could be like home for you, like could even be like cleaning up your house, organizing your house, decluttering. I'm getting that too. So yeah, creating intentional time for both of these areas. Because you're the magician, but you see, a magician needs to have all of the elements, as you can see, he's got his cup, he's got his pentacle, he's got his wand, I think it's on the table, and he's got his sword. So all of the elements, all of the areas of his life are in balance, and that's, like he's got it all laid out in front of him. He's not like ignoring one and favoring the other, like they're all equally as important. And yeah, I feel like this is the message, we do need to make sure we're taking care of all the elements in our life. So, swords is like mental, cups is emotional, pentacles is material, financial stability, and then wands is like our passion, our drive, our like what lights us up and brings us joy and fulfillment. I mean, like there's different types of fulfillment, but yeah, like this is the message I'm getting, and it's really important that you focus on bringing all areas of your life into balance and not just focusing on the passion and the mental realm. I do feel like this message could be for more like masculine type people, because this is a very masculine thing to do, like to put all your focus in making sure your mind's right and making sure, you know, you're like chasing your passion and doing what you love, and that's so important. But like also really important to make sure that like your emotional life and your emotional state is also being tended to, and like you're not letting your financial stability or home life or like whatever it is for you, like making sure you're also tending to that too. So yeah, but this message doesn't have to be just for masculines, like it can be for anybody. Like it's important for all of us to make sure we're tending to all these different areas, and not like this is what balance is all about. Balance is about making sure all areas in our life are being tended to, and that's also like I'm studying at the moment, and like that's also actually what the definition of health is too. Like the definition of health isn't just like physical health, it isn't just like mental health, it's also like health is like when a person is in good health, it means that all areas of their life are in balance, including their social life, including um like every area of life needs to be in balance for a person to truly be in good health. One last little side note, it's like you could have like a lot of options in front of you at the moment, like a lot of things, and you might just be struggling a little bit on where to put your focus. So yeah, hopefully this message can give you some insight into that. Yeah, definitely don't neglect these areas of your life. They're really important. Alright, that is the message. I'm sending you so much love. Hope you're having a beautiful day or evening. Mwah.